So Bob, brilliant to have you on the Marske United podcast today to chat about things going on around the ground and the community. How are you? And
Fine, Baker, thanks very
Yeah.
much. Once again,
Yeah.
probably seems like about 3 years since we last done it, doesn't it? But no, it's great to come and do things with you and let you know what's going on. Obviously, what you've done since that first one has been phenomenal,
Yeah.
really, where you've got all these other people and celebrities,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
have to come back to me, sort of thing. But it is, it's fantastic what you're doing and how people are engaging and putting the club forward, and it's absolutely wonderful, really. It's great.
I love doing it, and we're obviously here today to chat about what's going on around the club and in the community. First of all, we'll start with ground improvements. I imagine people that follow the club on Twitter, they'll have seen the updates about like the new patio, the changing rooms, just advertising boards. Have you got anything you want to add about?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody's seen the difference that Can Bar Club Shop area's made from when Mike and Scotty and the lads did that bike ride. Because all the money that they've raised has been ploughed into that. Nothing has come from the club.
Yeah.
And they've got it all there, and then they've got them barrels there that people can put the glasses on. Well, the plastic glasses you can never drink, and it just makes it more homely, really.
Yeah.
It's all painted grey now, and that looks good. There's a few more little tidying up things that need to be done around there. They just put a light on the end, so you'll see for night games. You can see where you're getting served, where you're drinking, if the weather's all right, basically. And they want to try and then paint the toilets so they're the same colour, and it just blends in really, and it looked really good. So they're the big differences. There's been stuff done in the old home changing rooms. Obviously, the players are still moving into the new ones, and the chairman's working on getting the showers up and running in there. So that's another improvement. And everything's good. We've got a few more jobs that are still to be done. There's always things happening every week, as when you pop down just for the look. We've had all them community clear up teams. I don't know if people have seen over the tennis courts where there's that path. Well, they've just cleared all that. It's superb, really, what them guys have done. And they've cleared all. There's a secret garden down the bottom. Only people know behind the bowls club. And they cleared that last week. I think they found 4 footballs.
Oh yeah, I think
it's right at the end.
I think I know where that is,
Well, now you can see through. And they cut all those edges. And I think the plan is, when I spoke to Mike last week, they want to try and extend that wooden fence along there. So that is just purely wooden fence. And, that's one of the projects we're going to do. But it's all down to money again. And there's things we're doing, and it's nice that we're getting supporters that come up to me and Mike this week and actually said, look, what needs doing, and we'll give you some money towards that. And then that's absolutely wonderful that people, it's not coming out of the club, and they know, what it's been like for the club, and they're actually coming forward and saying, we can pay for a little bit of that. And then, we can do these jobs and we can improve the club. And it is absolutely great what is happening going forward. And I think the biggest project we're going to have within about, I'd say 3 weeks to a month, is the path between the 2 changing rooms. I don't know if probably you've been down there, or other people have been down there, but it's like up and down, things like that. The plan is, very soon, and we spoke to the chairman about it, and he's all for this, is to concrete that and have it sort of a raised thing, and then do away with those steps, probably get the steps out of the way, and it's going to be done in like 3 stages. Near the away changing rooms, from the gatehouse down, and then the final joining up. So, that'd be another big improvement that people can see. And it's superb.
Like you said, I've been down quite a bit, and I've noticed a lot of changes and watching you doing it, and it is brilliant for the club, because it's just these small changes that are making the ground look great.
It is, and the more we can do, because there's always something needs to be done if you want it to be a better standard ground. All people need to do is look around and say, right, what needs doing there? And then we can see it. And it's not all down to like the chairman or myself or Mike Pengelly or Malcolm Carver, people like that. It's down to the supporters and everybody. And if people say, right, what would look nice, if there's something there, we'll come forward with the ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can get a bit of money or something towards it, we'll get it done. And it is. And the thing that we really need as well is probably volunteers.
Yeah.
You know, that's always a big,
Yeah.
big push. And it's people with like skills. Say you've got, you know, joinery or bricklaying or electrical skills or anything. Mike Pengelly can't do everything on his own.
Yeah.
You know, because he works a couple of days a week and he's, you know, and he's fitting all this in, but he does need some. If anyone's got any skilled help anywhere that they could help with that would be absolutely fantastic. Because it gets Judge Chamberlain comes in quite a bit. You know, he's very good on his joinery skills and that. But it's all the other thing, you know, the electrical, the plumbing bit. You know, Mike's trying it all himself and he does a fantastic job. But it is. There's only so much it can do. So we can get some people doing that. That'd be absolutely great. And it's just either see me or see Mike.
Yeah.
And say, look, I'm quite prepared to do this, and then we can work on a project. Yeah. It's great.
So if anyone's listening, who's got any skills, get yourself down.
Yeah. You know, and it's all, have a cup of tea, we'll have a cup of tea during the day, and we'll just get the stuff done. And it's when the supporters come back to the game, you know, the next game, and they say, wow, what a difference. And they're the things that make the difference, isn't it? It's when supporters come back and say, wow, since I was last here, you can see the change. And it is evolving every week.
And another thing that has made a massive difference, as you say, things evolving, is just outside the clubhouse. Is there anything you'd like to put on that? Because I know it's had a major reshuffle.
The clubhouse had a major change. And obviously those people...
everything was stripped out.
They just took it down to the bar. They redesigned the bar, relocated the bar, and it's absolutely fantastic now. That has been a lot of work, a lot of effort from a lot of people, putting time in to do that. It's helped with the co-op grant, where people, every time you shop in the co-op, you know, you took your money, or you have your co-op dividend card. Yeah. If you've still got time to choose Marske as your cause, do that now, because you've got till like 25th of October before they do the final payment. So if you shop in the co-op in the village or anywhere, and you've got a co-op card, just tell them you want Marske United as your cause, and 2p from every pound you spend goes there. So that's helped with all the work that's been done there now. The official opening is Friday the 27th. Yeah. At 7 p.m. I think it is. Yeah. Stan Glover's got all dignitaries and everything to officially open that, and he's got some entertainment on. So get along for that, because that would be great. You can see the difference that it has from when you were last in that clubhouse.
And I mean, having a good clubhouse as well, you get like your players bonding in there, the management, and for away purposes as well, whenever an away team comes, it's good for them to like go back and say, oh, I went to Marske United's clubhouse, what a nice clubhouse, it was great in there. Yeah,
I think what the benefit of that really is, you know, take yesterday, you've had a good win. They're all going in there, and the supporters and anybody can go and chat to the manager, you can go and chat to Adam Boys about how he's done and why some of the players missed a couple of sitters even though they won 7-0, you know, different things like that, and it makes it for more a community club. You know, and you've got your referees goes in there, people can talk to referees, you know, as long as it's decent. And then you can talk to, you know, the way teams, and it gets that intermingling thing.
Interaction,
it's superb.
Building that bond.
Yeah.
Some more stuff I'd like to mention is what's going on in the community. I know, because obviously I just live near the ground.
You're probably sick of it.
No, but obviously I look out my window sometimes and I see the walking football going on. Mondays and Thursdays, am I right? Would you like to come in?
Yeah, we started that walking football off because we thought, well, something for the people to do. And, you know, post-lockdown, because we never thought it would take off like this. Yeah. Because you probably see there's a lot, about 20 odd, and it is serious, but it's great for everybody. We do that now Monday evenings 6:30 till 7:30, and then Thursdays from 11 till 12. Yeah, £3, come and have a cup of tea. From September, end of September, because obviously it's going to be dark nights, wet pitch.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't ruin that with all
No,
those old fogies running around there, isn't it? So you imagine Carl won't be too happy, would he? So we're going to be looking to go to Saltburn Leisure Centre.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go indoors then.
Yeah.
But it's great, and it's been a positive impact, not just on the people that are playing, but people that are watching as well. That's their social day out.
Yeah.
You know, they can come up, meet friends, have a cup of tea, have a chat, you know, have a bit of banter with each other, take the mick out of the people that are playing or trying to play. And it's not just over 55s and things like that. You know, we've got from 16s to 80s turn up playing. It's different people each week, and it's superb. So we've got that going on. That's still very, very popular. We've also just had those summer activities, which you probably, that's what you've probably seen, haven't you? Every day, because we partnered with the Link Foundation. We put on 5 days with those, fed the kids. We did 1 day with Middlesbrough Foundation. So that, you know, they put that on. We just provided facilities, they did all that. And then we've done 5 days with the Trident Foundation grant that we did get. And that was tying into getting the kids out, playing football, having fun days, and also they got some food as well. And following on from that, with the Trident grant that we got, it's enabled the club now to set up a new under-12s team and a new under-11s team. Which
people will be familiar with on this part, because we interviewed the manager.
Oh yeah, Leon, didn't you? But you know, that's superb. What that Trident fund's done is give us the chance to expand the junior setup.
And it gives them a link to the first team.
Of course it does.
It's the next batch of players, really.
It is.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is, like with the junior setup now, it's really expanding because you've got your under 7s, 2 under 8s, under 11s, under 12s, under 16s, which is, you know, a couple of years ago, it was just the under 16s now, you know, Gary's team that was just pushing all through, but now you got the other ones, and it's great that the kids can keep coming. And so with that Trident, that has helped us now to set that up, and the under 11s are going to be playing out of Errington Primary. So, you know, they've been fantastic, providing the facilities and helping set up that and get the teams there. And the under 12s we're playing out of Broughton Primary School, St Peter's Primary School at Broughton. So, you know, I know it's a bit further, but it's expanding the footprint of the football club into that community. So you've got all that.
Youth teams are very important. Your next batch of players coming through.
Like
the first team retires, you're going to look to your youth teams and see.
Of course you are. You know, and that's what we have. And it's fantastic, and they're loving it. You know, because
the
interaction now you've got.
Because they get to play under the name of Marske United.
And you see that even the games, you know, you're a regular and you come all the time. You see, you know, the amount of families and that are coming in now with the kids, and they've all got the Marske United shirts and that. And that's great, and that's what we want to see this season. The more kids turn up, you know, without your Liverpool, Man United shirts, Man City and all. With the match shirts, and it looks great, doesn't it? You know, get these around the club, and it just shows that this club is sort of getting the name in the village, and you know, around
attracting more and more people.
It's great. So we've got the other few things. I suppose we've got
the sponsor boards.
Sponsor boards. They've gone quite well this year. A lot of new sponsors coming on board. It's fantastic. You know, you see them every week, and we've got another 2 we've got to put up today before Tuesday's game. A couple from last week, and it's great that businesses and that are getting behind the club now. You know, they're seeing the Marske United. You know,
Marske United are a good club, and choosing to do it with man.
It is, you know, and it's great that they're saying, "Oh, we like what you're doing. We want to, you know, put our company there," and they know that it helps the football club because your sponsors are really one of your lifebloods of a football club, really. You know, not everything through that turnstile can pay for your players and all your day-to-day stuff. Now you rely really on your sponsors, and we're truly grateful for what they can do.
And the sponsor board's doing really well, because I imagine people who come at the games will see various ones around the ground.
It does, and you know, and it gets them advertisement, and what they do, they pay the fee for the sponsor board per season, then they pay a manufacturer fee, and then it all gets put up on the ground. They get it on the website, in the programme, and you even see it when Simon's filming, so it all goes to know the Premier League and everything, doesn't it? So it's great publicity.
It's getting everywhere and benefiting the club as well, because it gives the club the funds they need to.
It does, it's superb. And the more, we can get off that, so if, anybody wants to have a sponsor board at the football club, or any sponsorship they can think, or businesses want to get involved with the football club, just time to give myself a shout, or drop an email to the MSRP football at outlook.com and do that. The other things, which I think is key to probably mention while we're on about sponsorship and that, is the tennis courts over the other side, because they're looking at turning that. I know Stan Glover's got a project on working with James Fletcher, that they're going to turn that into a multi-use games area, and so that will be absolutely fantastic. So that can be used all the time. And I know what they have done. They've sent out some surveys.
I think I put that on the Instagram. You put that on Facebook, Twitter.
So if they can, if people see them and they want to fill it. I think they've had some very good. I think they've had about 200 responses last time I spoke.
It's good for the village as well, because instead of travelling at the goals, instead of travelling at the leisure centre, that will be a good place.
Well, from your mate Tom, where he lives, and they used to go to goals. Well, he could just jump over his fence, couldn't he, really?
Just go there,
and that's what it's all about, isn't it, really?
So is that where the car park is?
Well, it's not, it was officially tennis courts. So it is a car park, but turn it into like a multi-use games area. And, lighting and everything. And that would be superb for everybody, wouldn't it, really?
And that would be very useful for the club. Just everyone in the village as well who wants to go and play, so.
So hopefully, with Stan Glover's drive and that hopefully I would think would come off.
And if people haven't seen the survey and want to go inside, they just go to Twitter, the Instagram, and just check the bios. It's in the Instagram bio, and just go to
on the Marske United website. You'll see the story about it, and just click the survey. There's one for personal one, which is the individuals like ourselves, and there's one that if businesses want to give their thoughts and what they think about it, that'd be superb, really. And another thing, what I know we're going to start going on a bit here, is the mascots, which obviously you saw what happened. We've launched that again this year. We've had a very good take up at the moment. We're also going to get
a very long list.
I mean, quite a few have already been filled up, and it's a free day, really.
I know, it's a good, it's a good experience, and they get to meet a player.
I mean, they get to walk out with the team.
Kick them out.
And all that yesterday was fantastic, weren't it, with the players, with Ollie and that. That was absolutely superb. He probably walked off there about 8'6".
I know. I thought he was over.
And then he did the man of the match presentation after.
Oh, did he?
He did the man of the match. He did two. He did one to Lebo, one to Adam Boys. So then he had his photos done again. We've sent him all the photos, and we're going to get him a signed photo from yesterday. So Lebo's going to actually sign that for him. And then we'll get that presented to him. So if anybody wants to do this mascot experience, there's details on the website, or just contact myself or MSRP football at outlook.com, and it's free. The only thing you need is a match shirt, and you get a signed picture of your player, and you kick around at half time with the players. I mean, I never got that when I was a kid.
Mascots are a big part of football,
isn't it? And it just all helps, doesn't it? And this is what we're trying to build within the community. We want everybody to think, right, come to Mass, you can be made feel welcome.
Watch some good football.
And we can help. And it's not all about taking things at the football club. We're going to look at what we can give back to the community as well. So we're looking with the Mass Community Partnership, we're going to help them with all the Christmas fair and organising all that, provide the stewards, and we're going to maybe look at getting our junior teams involved with that. And it's just everything we can do with that. It's building the footprint of the football club. So it's not just a Saturday turn up, play football. It's like people are involved all the time, and what can the football club give back? And things like that. I mean, we have got some very good things that we think if they do come off will be good.
Yeah.
So I mean, one of the ones I can probably tell you, we're looking at an inter-schools football competition, which will go on from probably the end of the season next year till the schools break up.
Yeah.
And that's going to be like the 6 primary schools,
Yeah.
and they're going to play for this cup, and they'll all get medals and everything like that. So we're going to play that, because once the pitch is out, that's it, then we'll get them into it. So we've got to talk to all the head teachers and work out a plan for it.
Yeah.
So we've got the basics of it, so it's just, we'll get that up and running. That's a key one, that really. And it gets all the kids involved, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then obviously then they might think, if none of them come to Marske United, they might think, I'll go and watch some of the first team game and the start again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is, it's just little things, isn't it? That we do, and all these little things make into the bigger things, don't they?
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Bob?
Nothing really, just it's more volunteers. We get more volunteers here, and we are each week. Anybody who wants to volunteer, or they've got some skills that they think, right, I could do that and help these guys, and it'd be superb. And that's all. We want to build it so we've got like a group of volunteers and a big group, and we can do all these things. And just give me a shout, or
if anyone's got any inquiries about
anything, or any ideas for the ground, or any ideas for anything. We're just looking at to make the club better, not just on the pitch. This is all off it, and community stuff, or anything. We need the club helping with the community. Things, because what we got now with the community is fantastic. We've got these relationships with Link and things like that, and all the other ones. It's we can give something back.
Yeah.
And we've got more stuff we need to do with the schools and that, which we're working on. And we get all the schools involved and things like that. We're trying to give like the children opportunities there, like we give you the opportunity with your podcast.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get some of these.
Yeah.
So it's a free thing, isn't it? Just turn up. If you've got some skills or whatever, or you think, right, I could do that, I could make that a bit better. Come and have a chat, we'll work it out, definitely.
Bob, thank you for your time.
You're welcome as well. And the final one, just before we go, is it's more for your age group, this one, than the younger people, because I don't need one. With the club going to be doing a bonus ball draw over the bank holiday weekend next. 50 numbers, and you win a PlayStation 5. Which apparently they all singing all down to the top ones, innit? I don't know what they are. And you win one of them, and it'll be like £20 a ticket. I know it sounds a lot, but apparently they're about £500-600 something. Daft like that.
They're out of stock everywhere
as
well.
Yeah.
Because I think they're sold out and they haven't released any new ones.
Have we not? Yeah, so the club have managed to get one of them, so we'll do that over the bank holiday weekend. £20 a ticket, but there's only 50 numbers.
Yeah.
So it gives people a very good chance of winning it. You don't want to get 100 numbers, 200 numbers, so we're going to stick to 50, and it'll be £20. We'll launch it on the website over the weekend, and as soon as our numbers done, we'll do a live draw for it, so people can't say it's fixed and all that. So we'll do it 50 numbers, drawn on the thing, and then if the person wants who wins it, we can have a proper presentation on the pitch. We can get one of the players or the manager or something to present it. So. But watch out for that over the bank holiday weekend. It'll be on the website and on all the social ones, and get behind if you want these for your kids or yourself or whatever for Christmas. I know I don't want one because I won't use them. But it's another thing, these are the up and coming things, aren't they? So
new technology.
Get on with them. Right, mate.